Hello, my name is Deanna Rodger and I'm a spoken word poet. I have been a spoken word poet for about 12 years, and what that means is that I have written poetry, my own poetry, of course, which has been published, and I've got another publication coming out towards the end of this year called His Fingers Have Left. And it means that I've performed my poems all across the world, from Sudan to Zimbabwe to Canada, as well as facilitated workshops for lots and lots of people. I also write commissions, so poetry commissions for brands such as Adidas or FIFA or BBC Sport or St Paul's Cathedral, and do voiceover recordings and present events, and so lots and lots and lots of things. Some of my favourite pieces of work are the pieces of work that I've been able to collaborate with other people, and I think collaboration is such a rich resource of ideas and testing and focusing and accountability, and really allows artists to create rich, considered work. And so lots of collaboration is really good in my opinion, and I'm always inspired by the artists that I collaborate with. I don't like to say yes to jobs without kind of doing a bit of a Google and making sure that it's in line with where I want my personality and my art to go. Do you have to study to be a poet? No. No. Are you human? I didn't study to become a poet. I don't have a degree, but I did take part in workshops, and I do think that this is an important part of the journey of becoming, for me, a poet, because it brought me into contact with lots of different styles of poetry and ideas about poetry and ideas about generating poetry, which have served me on this very, very long journey. And so if you're interested in being a poet or getting to know a bit more, then do try and check out where you can go and join a workshop or join one online. One good thing about this pandemic is that lots of things have popped up online. Check out some poetry, read some and watch some, and see what styles and what poets inspire you. I've got a portfolio career, I think that's what they call it, where I do lots and lots of different things, but they're all based around poetry. So I facilitate poetry, I perform poetry, I write poetry, I record poetry, and this is really great. And so there's lots of different things that you can do in this art form, and some people just want to facilitate it and some people just want to perform it. And so figuring out what you love, what you're interested in, and where you shine is I think the best thing to do. My creative challenge for you. So I created a light poem called Recovery Poem with Robert Montgomery and Emergency Exit Arts. And in this poem is a question: at what point do we fall into each other's arms and dance again, loosening our shadow? And so my creative challenge for you is to write a list of questions you want to ask of the future. What are the questions you have? And they can be as simple and as absurd and big as you want. And then to read over those questions, and maybe that's exactly what you want to say, or maybe there's some points where you want to take those questions further or answer those questions or restructure them. But create a list of questions you have for the future, and that can be a poem. Thank you very much for listening. I've been Deanna Rodger. I hope you have a lovely time now and in the future. Take care. Bye.